this point, you might just...
Baby, your love is so amazing. It's so got a nigga face.
Disclaimer I want to give you guys before this video starts. I don't know why, but this video came out really foggy for some reason. My ring light was shining in my glasses the whole time of this entire video, so I'm so sorry about that. And I know it can be very annoying and that's something I'm trying to fix, but I was using a new mount for my camera and it just didn't turn out to be the right angle, so I'm sorry about that. But go enjoy the video. Hey beautiful people of the world, it's your girl Kiera here, come back to you with another video. I'm here back again. I know we love all that jazz, and I know y'all probably like, kamani, what's going on? Because I don't be posting. Let me tell y'all. Let me tell y'all. Basically, like, YouTube is a really hard social media to just stay motivated on. Like, it's easy on Instagram because all you gotta do is post pictures. It's easy on Twitter because all you gotta do is post a quote. Like, with YouTube, you really gotta, like, you gotta come harder every time. And that's a lot. That's asking a lot. And you just gotta be, like, in the mood all the time. And I'm just not that person, you know? So, you might not get videos every week, but I'll try to be as consistent as possible. So today's video, I'm going to be giving y'all shows, movies to watch during quarantine because we're all just in the house. And that's boring, very boring. I don't know about you, but I've been slowly but surely losing my mind. So today, I'm here to help you out. Sissy is helping you out. I know, I always come through for y'all. I'm gonna be giving y'all movies and shows to watch on Hulu, Netflix, and Disney Plus because I know not everyone has Netflix, not everyone has Hulu, not everyone has Disney Plus. So these are all like different shows to watch on there. And I'm sorry if my options aren't that broad, but I know everybody has Netflix. I did a lot of Netflix shows and movies instead of like Disney Plus and Hulu because I don't, not everyone has those, and Netflix is just like more broad of a... What's the word? Company? I don't know. What word would I use for that? Okay, starting out with Hulu. Now, I honestly can tell y'all I do not be on Hulu like that. I'm so sorry that I only have one movie to watch on there, but I think I would definitely recommend going on there. Their shows and movies definitely do fluctuate, so I definitely think that y'all should go check them out because it's like 1 month they might not have any hits, but the next month they might come through, you know? So the movie that I think I should watch on Hulu is called Where Hands Touch, and y'all, I just can't. If you like movies about like real events, I think this is a movie definitely that you should watch. The Holocaust and the war, so it kind of goes around that time. So basically in 1944, a 15-year-old girl of a German mother and her dad is African American literally falls in love with someone from the Hitler Youth Group. Fall in love and they just go through a bunch of trials and tribulations throughout their relationship because obviously people don't support that. So it's just like a bunch of things, and he's the son of the German who leads basically the whole Nazis group. So it's like, and I definitely say it's a sad movie, but it's very eye-opening, and I think that you guys should definitely watch that. So 10 out of 10. So moving on to Netflix, I have way more shows and movies to tell y'all because that's all I've been watching is Netflix, basically. So the first show that I would recommend to you guys is Lost in Space. This people slept on this. People slept on this. Like, how have y'all not watched this show? Like, it amazes me. It amazes me. A family who operates in a space station, do operations all up in space with their whole family, do like trials to actually be able to go to space. And once they do, their family goes to space. I think they're going to explore a planet, but something happens on the way to their orbit, and literally everyone just falls out of the, I don't know what to call it, but it's basically like an arc, and they all like go their separate ways, and the family gets separated from everyone else, and they go through their own trials and tribulations trying to survive so they can go to planet Earth again. So my next show to watch is The 100. Slept on. Like, I don't understand why y'all haven't watched this, why this hasn't been in the news, because this show definitely went this show put me through a lot. So basically it's a nuclear bomb that destroys civilization. The only survivors are the 12 international space stations in orbit. But 3 generations later, 4,000 survivors of that nuclear bomb are living in a space ark trying to survive within each other and trying to face so many different challenges. But not only that, it follows like these main characters who go through their own personal experiences. And when I tell you, the show will literally put you through so many emotions. If you're into things that have a little action, a little bit of romance, a little steamy, this is the show for you. This is the show for you. I'm looking out, as always. Okay, so these next 3 shows I'm not about to go into because I feel like everyone has already watched them. But I wrote this a while ago, so you see, guys, I keep looking down my notes. So if you think that I'm looking down at something, it's just my notes. I'm just trying to give y'all the right information. But these 3 shows I'm not gonna go into because I feel like everyone already watched them. First, PS to All the Boys I Ever Loved. 10 out of 10, definitely recommend. It's definitely cheesy, it's very cheesy. So if you're just gonna hate on it, like, don't watch it, obviously. Second, All American. I feel like everyone already watched this, but if you like things that take place in like high school or there's something that you might can relate to, I think All American is a good one. And also, like, it talks about race a lot and power to the people. Same thing with Black Lightning, power to the people a lot. And it's a really good show, especially if you like supernatural things. So those 3 shows I would definitely recommend. Okay, my next show is Rain. This show put me through a lot, okay? I didn't think I was going to watch it, but I watched it such a long time ago. And I was so young, but I watched it such a long time ago, but it's definitely a good show. It's basically an American historical romance drama, and it's just so much. It's during medieval times and where it was kings and queens, and it's just about this one kingdom and this one queen and just a bunch of trials and tribulations. Like, it's kind of a mess a little bit, but honestly, if you like that type of stuff, I looked out for you. Period. Okay, so my next show is Free Reign. Cheesy, but it was good. I didn't think I was gonna like it. I was like, when I first saw the trailer, I was like, is this supposed to be like a remake of Barbie or something? Because I was like, huh? Like, I didn't know if I was gonna like it. But it honestly showed up to be really good. It's about a 15-year-old girl who lives in LA, but for the summer, she goes to an island where her mom used to grow up, and basically she stays with her grandparents. And she makes this like really good bond with one of these horses from one of the farms, and it sparks a lot, okay? So I'm definitely gonna go watch it. So my next thing, if you like supernatural stuff and you like a lot of heroes and everything, Defenders, that's a good show. And I think you guys should definitely go watch that now because it's a limited series. I think they will be taking it off soon. So 4 Marvel superheroes who are trying to save New York City with one common goal, but they're like doing separate things until the end, and where they all come together because they realize they're all trying to help with the same thing. But it also follows their personal challenges in their everyday life separately from one another. And it's like kind of like Avengers. Like you see all of them come together, but they all got their separate things. This is that with just 4 Marvel superheroes. It's very lame now that I'm like comparing it to Avengers, but I promise you it's good. Promise. So the next show I just watched, and y'all, like, it really, okay, I'm not gonna say it demonstrates what we're going through right now, but it definitely hit home. So basically the show is called Containment. Is 1 season. Wished it was longer, but it came out in 2016, so I definitely think they canceled the show by now. The virus breaks out in Atlanta, and an urban quarantine is placed just in that one state. But what I mean by urban is that they only blocking off certain parts of Atlanta, so you can't come in or out of Atlanta, nor can you go into those sections of Atlanta, if that makes sense. So if you're in the quarantine, they blocked it off, so you cannot go. So if your house was on the other side, well, you might want to pray. And leaving those inside where the virus actually outbroke, basically the people are fighting for their lives because the outbreak literally, it kills you basically, and it literally is disgusting. Like, it's disgusting. And the people are trying to fight to get out because they don't want to be in here, because if they catch the virus, like, it's nothing they can do. There's nobody up here to help them. The hospital, they barely can do anything because they don't know the cure. They don't have one. And it follows this police officer. His name is Lex, and he has a girlfriend on the other side, and it's so much things going on. And then his friend falls in love with this girl, and it's just a bunch of stuff. And I think you definitely should go watch it. And it all happens in 1 season, and it's crazy because it's like, dang, like, for real, they could have made this like a whole 2 seasons, but I'm gonna sip my tea on that. So my last show for Netflix, which was heavily slept on, is The Witcher. It's one season, and I'm praying that they come out with season 2 because it was so good. So basically, it follows this man who is beautiful. He's beautiful. He's everything. Like, I literally watched the show because of him, but like, he's everything. He's a mutated monster hunter. It basically follows him trying to find a place in the world because everybody looks at him as he's a monster because of what he does, but like, he's not. He's just, it's so good. So moving on to Disney Plus. So Disney Plus has so many options, so it's really hard to dwell down on just a couple. The first movie is 10 Things I Hate About You. Now, this came out such a long time ago, and if you haven't watched this, I don't even know what to tell you. Sad. Shame on you, honestly. Shame on you. It follows these two sisters who dad does not let them date. And the youngest one wants to date. The oldest one does not care for guys. She doesn't care for anything. She just wants to get through school so she can graduate. Like, she does not care at all. But her father says her younger sister can go on dates if she goes on dates, which people think would never happen because she obviously just doesn't care. But it's this one guy that comes to her school and be seeing her and stuff, and they have projects together, and they start this relationship, and it's just, it's a lot. But I think that you guys should really watch it. It's so good. It's called The Last Song, and if you haven't watched this, child, pack your bag, because we don't need you over here. But yeah, it stars Miley Cyrus and Liam. If you have not watched this, I really don't know what to tell you. I'm like, honestly don't know what to tell you. Miley basically acts as a rebellious daughter who goes to visit her father during the summer so that they can restore their relationship. But while she's there, she runs into this guy, and basically a relationship sparks from that one event, and they see each other constantly, and he helps her with her like relationship with her father, and like, yeah. I'm so bad. Like, I've been thinking about this. I'm so bad at explaining these movies. Like, I really try. Next movie is Glory Road. I'm so glad they put this on Disney Plus. I watched this in 7th grade because of my 7th grade teacher, and if he never would have shown me this movie, I never would have saw it. This movie is so good. So it's a story about how a white coach basically starts the first all of African American team at a really small college. At the time, very racist and very segregated. This movie, power to people. That's all I gotta say. Power to people. My next movie is Avatar. If you haven't seen Avatar, I really, at this point, you might just So a man embarks on this adventure, this exotic world that he doesn't know, and he basically tries to like go in for like scientific purposes, but he meets this girl and she teaches him about the culture and the world that she lives in, and he basically falls in love with her in the world, and at the end they both like come together to fight, and it's a cute movie. It's really cute. Tron Legacy. So both of the Tron movies were really good, but Tron Legacy I really liked. Maybe just because like it's more modern. The son of a famous game engineer sets out to find his father, who he thought was dead, but turns out he was just missing because he was in a cyber world. So his son goes into the game to try to rescue him, and it sparks a lot. This movie was good. Now I'm thinking about it, this movie is really good. You should go watch it. That's the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be back with another one, and stay tuned. Tell me what you guys want to see, because obviously I'm struggling with that. I have ideas, and I think that you guys would like this, especially during quarantine. But I don't know, and I just need you guys to talk to me, you know? Talk to me. I'm a person. I'm here. I'm real. What's up? What's good? See you guys next time.